You've met the hustle hero, the one who believes if she just works a little harder, she'll finally feel secure, and the bill dodger who swears she'll check her accounts tomorrow. You've seen the self-care spender who calls it rewarding herself, but deep down it's a way to ease stress. And the perfectionist who quits after one mistake because she thinks anything less than perfect means failure. Each of these money roles is really a form of protection, a way of trying to feel safe, in control, or good enough. But the truth is, those roles aren't protection anymore. They're patterns that once helped you survive, but now they're keeping you from thriving because you're not meant to hustle, hide, or hope your way into peace. You're meant to direct it. So today, I want to introduce you to the role you get to choose, and that role that ties all the others together, the role of the unstoppable director. Welcome back to Money Simplified. I'm your host, Aimee Cerka. Today we're concluding our money role series. We've talked about all these other sabotaging roles that are really forms of protection, a way of trying to feel safe, in control, or good enough. But the truth is, these roles aren't protection anymore. They're patterns that once helped you survive, but now they're keeping you from thriving because you're not meant to hustle, hide, or hope your way to peace. You're meant to direct it. So today I get to introduce you to the role that you get to choose, the role that ties everything together, the role of the unstoppable director. The unstoppable director doesn't try to be perfect with money. She's not obsessed with spreadsheets or numbers for the sake of control. She's intentional. She's present. She's grounded. She sees her finances clearly and makes choices that match her values and her vision. She doesn't avoid work or overwork. She directs. She knows where her money is going, what it's supporting, and how it's growing. What makes the unstoppable director different? The director isn't reactive. She doesn't let emotion, fear, or comparison run the show. She listens to those voices when they show up, but she decides what happens next from a grounded place. She balances the faith with the strategy. She uses tools and systems, but most importantly, she trusts herself. When something feels off, she doesn't panic. She pauses. When money flows in, she leads with purpose, not impulse. And when things feel tight, she chooses clarity, not chaos. Because she knows she's the one calling the shots. Here's what it looks like behind the scenes when you're the unstoppable director. You have systems to support you, not stress you. You understand the emotional side of money, and you've learned how to regulate through it. You invest in your growth, but with discernment. You know that rest is part of productivity, and you hold gratitude for every dollar, every moment as you move through life. She doesn't need to control money because she trusts herself to direct it. So, how is it that she does this? How does the unstoppable director actually live this way, that grounded, confident, and at peace with her money while still growing and creating more? She builds from what I call the Unstoppable Finances Framework. This is the same foundational framework that I teach inside all of my programs. It's made up of 4 core pillars. The first is profitable money systems. She's created systems that support her without adding stress. Her money is organized, automated, and intentional. She knows what's happening and where it's going without micromanaging it. This is like a personal budgeting system, a business budgeting system, a debt payoff plan. This is a bookkeeping, accounting strategy as well. Those are some of the profitable money systems she's got in place. The next pillar is magnetic money. She doesn't chase income. She attracts aligned opportunities. Her energy, her confidence, and boundaries create space for money to flow to her instead of constantly being forced from her. This is where we get in alignment with the offers that we're putting out there and the beliefs that we have around money, and making sure we're putting things out in an energetic match, and you're magnetizing money to you from what you are a match for, not what you are capable of. The third pillar is money confidence. And this is where she trusts herself with money decisions. She's no longer stuck in guilt, fear, or second guessing. She's built inner safety, so no matter what's happening in her bank account, she's steady. This is where we work on so much of the mindset and the energetics, those beliefs that shape so many of the other money roles that we discussed. And then finally, unstoppable momentum. She moves forward consistently, even when it's imperfect. She knows that peace doesn't come from doing it all right. It comes from showing up and making progress one aligned step at a time. But here's the key with the unstoppable momentum. She does it with support. She knows that she is so much more powerful, so much more unstoppable, that she's able to be the director when she has the stage hands, she has the team in place to support her as the unstoppable director. These are the pillars that make her unstoppable. She's not reacting anymore, she's directing. Her systems support her, her energy magnetizes her, her confidence grounds her, and the consistency keeps her growing. Now, as the unstoppable director, we still have a mantra, a reset practice that we use when things pop up. Because we know as the director, it's not always going to go according to plan. It's how you react to it. So, the mantra, the grounding phrase that I want you to use as you're stepping into the unstoppable director. I'm the director of my financial story. I choose clarity, confidence, and peace now. I'm the director of my financial story. I choose clarity, confidence, and peace now. Say it again if you want. You can just rewind it, right? Really let that settle in, because that's the shift. You've gone from reacting to directing. Now, if this series had helped you see your money roles differently, if you've started to recognize those patterns and want to fully step into being the unstoppable director, this is where real transformation begins. The Money Mindset Playbook is your first step, okay? It helps you uncover the beliefs driving those old money roles so you can rewrite the story from a place of clarity and peace. You can grab it for free at aimeecerka.com/mindset. That link will also be in the show notes as well. But if you're ready to live as the unstoppable director, not just understand it, that's exactly what I help people do inside Money Mastery Academy and the Unstoppable Experience. Inside these spaces, we blend the strategy, the mindset, the emotional regulation, so you can finally stop reacting to money and start directing it with confidence. I'll put those links in the show notes. You can go to aimeecerka.com/unstoppable. I know we also talked about Execution Lab. I believe it was last week with the half steppers. Execution Lab is included in both Money Mastery Academy and the Unstoppable Experience. So if you're ready to go all in, that's the place to be. That link will be in the show notes as well. You've now met all the roles, right? The avoiders, the overdoers, the half-steppers, and the earners who leak money. But you also know now that none of these roles define you. You are in the director's chair. You can always choose a new role. So step into it with clarity, confidence, and peace. You are the unstoppable director. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.